I'm Emma. Welcome to Just Unique Pilates, the channel that provides you with short and effective Pilates workouts twice a week. So make sure if you haven't already, click the subscribe and the bell button down below so that you don't miss out on any of our weekly videos. And if you haven't already seen my welcome video where I introduce myself, talk about being legally blind, I'm going to leave that at the top of the screen now, just above my head, so you can check that out if you haven't already. But in today's video, we are going to be working the inner thighs. So a lot of the time these muscles can be quite weak and we need to often work them a little bit more. So we're going to be toning, strengthening, just really getting a good burn. So when you're ready, come and join me on the mat and let's get moving. So just swivel round so that you can lay back onto your mat. And you're going to bring yourself down onto your forearms, knees bent, feet flat. And just before we start, just make sure your hip bones are nice and level. So we're not sinking, we're not overarching, swiveling the hips. Pelvis is nice and steady. And once you've got that, you should find your back is nice and neutral as well. So again, we don't want arching or sinking through the back. We also want to make sure we're not sinking into the shoulders. So we want to press the shoulders away from the ears and almost open a little through the chest. So making sure we're breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. We have that lovely corset feeling wrapped around the waist. Pelvic floor is zipped up. And then we're going to bring one leg down to the mat. So this is going to be the leg we work to start with. So we're just going to keep the other leg, bent knee, foot flat. The leg you now have straight, you're going to turn your feet out to the side. So we want to make sure we're not just turning from the knee, we're turning right from the top of the leg. But again, make sure your hip bones haven't moved. Okay, so from here, we're going to be lifting that length of leg up and away from the mat. Keep it turned out, deep breath in. Exhale, lift up. Inhale, lower down. And go again. So you should feel those inner legs. If we don't turn out, we're going to put it in the quads. And we don't want to do that. We want to really get into those inner thighs. Keeping the rest of the body nice and steady as we do this. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. And again, exhale, lift. Keep that turn out. Inhale, lower. Let's do that for another 4. And 3, 2, 1. Keep it lifted, little pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go again. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower it down just for a second. And then we're going to be taking the leg out to the side. So the same leg. We're going to lift up. We're going to open, swish out to the side. Squeeze back in. Don't let the hips move. You can even hold on to the pelvis and just check it's not moving. So you're keeping that leg hovered, which is going to make it even more challenging. And come back in. 5 more to go. Let's go 5. And bring it in. Keep that turn out. 4. Good. And I'm letting my other leg go. Don't let your other leg go. 3. And 2. And last one. Bring it in. Lower that leg down. Let's switch to the other side. Drop the other leg down. Again, you've got that little turn out right from the top of the leg. No sinking into those shoulders. And let's go. Exhale, lift up. Inhale, lower down. And again, exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. So you're not lifting the leg too high. You're just bringing it off of the mat to, I'd say not quite as high as the knee that's bent, just a little bit lower. And lower. And again, lift. And lower. If you're not feeling that inner leg, I want you to turn that leg out a little bit more. Good. Lift. 5. And 4. 3. And let's go 2. 1, keep it lifted, little pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go again. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down for a second. Breathe. Keep that turn out. Let's lift that leg up. Swish it out to the side. Squeeze it back in. Keep that other leg nice and steady. Again, swish out. Come back. Keep that pelvis nice and steady. Hold on to those hips. Check they're not moving. Engaging through the core. No sinking into the shoulders. Let's go for another 5. Keeping that height with the leg. Don't drop it. 4. Good. Let's go 3. And 2. And 1. And drop that leg back down. Bring it in. Come back to the first leg. Just drop that leg down again, turning out from the hip. And we're going to lift up. And we're going to draw little circles away from the body. And away. And away. Good. Keep reaching. Breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. Good. And let's go 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop that leg down, draw it in, switch to the other leg. Turning out, lifting up, circle away from the body. Again, breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. Let's go 5. And 4, keep the rest of the body steady. 3, 2, and 1. Lovely. Draw that leg in. Lower yourself all the way down to the mat. So your shoulders are now down. You're making sure your head's not dropping back too much. You're not crunching your chin in too much. That hurts the front of the neck. We're just nice and lengthened. Shoulders pressing down into the mat. Lovely neutral spine. So you can only fit one flat hand underneath your back, or you have your back flat on the mat if you can't hold neutral. Let's lift one leg up. So I'm gonna show you with one leg, and then if you want a little bit more challenge, we're gonna have both legs up. But again, let's make sure we're turned out. So you're turning out right from the inner leg, and we're gonna open the leg out to the side, squeeze it back in, keep that other leg nice and steady. Open out, squeeze back in. So this is your first option. If you want to, you can do that and then do a few on the other leg. Otherwise, you're gonna hug both legs into your chest, extend both legs up. Make sure this feels okay for the lower back. We're gonna turn out almost like a little ballerina, and we're gonna open out. And as you come back in, you're gonna cross the leg over in front and behind. So we open out, we come back, cross, cross, center. And again, open out, squeeze, cross, cross, center. We take the legs to the side, we bring them back over, under, together. And open, squeeze in, across, together. Again, if this feels too much, go back to one leg at a time. You should be on the other leg by now. Good, let's do that 3 more times. Turning out, open, cross, cross, together. And again, open, cross, cross, together. Last time, keep turning out, open, cross, cross, together. Good, bring the legs in like a frog. I'll show you another option if you're keeping one leg down, or both legs. But you're gonna hug the legs in, turn the knees out, really flex the feet, again like a little frog. And then you're gonna push your legs up to the ceiling. You're still in that turn out, feet are flexed. And then right at the last minute, you're gonna point the feet up to the ceiling and turn the legs in or back to parallel. Or so your knees, I'll get there. So your knees are facing in towards you, and then come back down, turn them out. You're flexing your feet, you push up, you turn the legs in, and you point, okay? So, hope that made sense. I kind of kept rambling a little bit there. If you need to, you're gonna have both legs down, feet flat, knees bent, and we're gonna do a little open out through the knees, and then squeeze the legs back together, really squeeze through those inner legs. So it's a much more gentle version if you're not able to have both legs lifted. Okay, so again, pushing up, Really squeeze at the top, turn the feet in, point. And then come back in, turning back out. Pushing up and point. Last couple of times we come in and we push the legs up and point at the top, and then come back in, turning out, nice little frog, pushing up and point, and come back in. Just hug those legs in, rotate one way, knees into the chest, rotate your legs back the other way. Good, and then place one foot down at a time. Just roll onto your side. So you can be up on your forearms, or if you need to be a little lower into the mat, then you can. You're gonna bring the front leg over, so the leg is nice and parallel, the shin, sorry, is nice and parallel to the front or lined with the front of the mat, and your bottom leg is reached nice and long. Make sure if you're lifted or lower down, you're keeping your waist nice and lifted, you're not just relaxing, and your hips should be nice and stacked, so they're not rolling forwards, they're not sinking back. So the leg that's lengthened underneath, you're gonna flex that foot, and you're gonna be lifting that leg up to the ceiling and lower down. So really squeezing into that inner leg lift, and lower. And again, lift and squeeze. If you need a towel underneath your hips, if it's uncomfortable, please do, because it can be uncomfortable if you're bony. It's digging in a little bit for me, but I'll be okay. Good, and flex, lift, and lower. And let's do that for 5. And 4. Squeeze, 3. And 2. And 1, little pulses, keep the leg lifted. 10, 9, 8, squeeze, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go again. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And lower down, straighten that top leg. Now, if you find this is a little bit too much, you can go back to the one we was just doing. And again, if you need to put padding underneath your hips, then please do, because we're gonna be lifting both legs up. So if you can, if you need to, place your top arm in front, the arm that's free, just to give you a little bit more support. Keep lifting for your waist. We're gonna bring both legs up. You're gonna drop the bottom leg down, squeeze it back up to the top leg. Drop the bottom leg down, squeeze up to the top leg. So that top leg stays nice and lifted. It's the bottom leg that's working. Good. Let's go 5. And 4, really using your core. 3, 2, 1, keep squeezing, keep lifting, and lower down. Good, let's switch to the other side. We're coming up. Let's flip over to the other end of the mat. And again, you can be up on your forearms or a little lower down. Remember, your top leg is going to be crossed over, so the shin is lined with the front of your mat. The bottom leg is nice and long. You're making sure your hips and your shoulders are not falling forwards, but we're not rolling all the way back either. Foot is nice and flexed of the underneath lengthened leg. Deep breath in. Exhale, lift that leg up, squeeze. Inhale, lower. Exhale, squeeze. Feel that inner leg. I want that mind-body connection. You're feeling that inner leg contracting. You're focusing on that muscle. And lift. And lower. Control as you come back down as well. Don't just drop the leg back down. And lower. 5 more times. 5. And 4. 3. Last 2. 1. Keep that leg lifted. Little pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Both legs nice and straight. Again, if this is uncomfortable, go back to the one we were just doing. Put cushioning underneath your hips if you need to. Deep breath in. Exhale, let's lift both legs up. Drop that bottom leg down. Squeeze it back up to the top leg. Dropping down. squeeze back up to that top leg, and lower, and squeeze up, and you got 5, and 4, feel that inner leg, let's go 3, last couple of times, you got 2, you're nearly there, last one, keep that leg squeezed up, reach, 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 and lower down, good. Bring yourself up to a nice seated position and just bring yourself around so you're nice and comfortable on your mat, whichever way you want to face. Just bring the bottom of the feet together, and let those knees open away from each other, and just feel that stretch across the inner legs. So Pilates is about working those muscles but also lengthening them as well. So you've got nice strong but lengthened muscles. You can just lean over your legs slightly with your upper body, but don't slump over. And just breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. So the closer you bring your feet in towards you, the deeper the stretch. The more you press into the inner legs, again, the deeper the stretch. Just breathe, just stretch them out. Good, and let's hold 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So nice and soft squeeze. Oh, I can feel my inner legs. I hope you can as well. So well done everyone. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you can feel the burn. If you want to do any stretches or any more videos, I'm going to leave some links on screen now so you can go check out some more videos. I'm also going to leave the subscribe button there as well, so you can click that if you enjoyed the video, and the like button. But other than that, I hope you have a great day, and I will see you in my next video. Take care, bye.